Hello! That's probably too loud. Hello! A little bit better. That way I don't clip since I've got the gain set up a little high. But how's it going? Welcome. Good evening if you're over here in the Americas. Or good morning if you're on the opposite side of the world. Or afternoon, I guess, if you will, if you are on the far opposite side of the world. But how are you guys doing? Hopefully you all had a good last couple of days here since the Sunday stream. Be back at it here today. So let me get things going here. I may have to adjust the gain here, my mic, because I'm not sitting too far away, and I think I'm speaking loud enough to where it'll still kind of clip. So I'll look into that. But for now, let's get things rolling. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Doing okay here. Had a pretty, fairly calm day of work. I did have some pretty rough weather roll through here. Not too far away from where I live, although I did have some slight showers and some thunder rumbles here and there. But it's that time of the year over here where usually the severe weather is usually at its kind of peak here going into as we get into the deeper part of spring here moving forward, but thankfully nothing to report in terms of casualties here on my end, so that's all good. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. Figured that today we'll get back at Pokemon Champions and try to continue the grind of I figure what I'll just do here for now will just be see about trying to take the starter team that I picked when I selected Absol to master at the very least in singles. And then depending on where we are at here, once I get to that point, I may decide if I want to either try to keep going but make some tweaks to the team, because I suspect by the time I get to master here that the team that I have probably just won't be effective enough to cover for things that other teams could do a little bit better here, 1v1 or singles. So may either change it up, or I may just decide let me try my hand at doubles here and see if I can maybe kind of conjure up a respectable doubles team to start here. Because I could use the same team and see if I can make it work, but I'd rather perhaps make some tweaks to have a fairly new doubles team, I think, is the kind of end goal. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get things rolling here. Let me go ahead and pause the synthwave beats. So-fi beats here, if you will. We'll get the music up here. Hopefully it's not incredibly booming loud. May have to turn it down just a little bit on my end here as well, just so that way it doesn't completely cover the microphone or come through on my snowball microphone. But I think overall should be good. So let me get over to the live scene. Alright. And again, right now, the display setup I have here for this is not what I would be hoping for, but it'll do for right now until maybe I can figure something out that may be a little bit better. But this also works just fine here too. As long as you all can see most of the main screen here in front of me, then that's the important thing. So yeah, let's not waste time. Start up the game. I know there's daily missions that you can easily do that if I were playing the game every day, then yes, I would try to do them as often as I can to rack up the VP, but nonetheless, we'll get it when we can. Alright, I did see this the other day here regarding the Global Challenge Special roster. Looks like it's good. Oh, it starts this Friday through Monday. So what exactly is this about here? Just curious. In Pokemon Champions, you can recruit Pokemon. Oh wait, this is a deal about recruiting. But, well, I guess it's just special challenge featuring a set roster of Pokemon that are included in the MA regulation set. Okay. Oh, I guess the other thing here, if you will here, the battle pass, at the very least. So if I wanted to really care about getting some things, and if I wanted to get some more detail or get some more goodies, then let's see. I know there's the regular battle pass, and then of course there's a premium one, but I don't know if I will get the premium one right away just because of minimum amount of time. But we'll figure it out here. Don't worry. All right. So of course we get this right out the gate for logging into the game, and then of course we'll at least recruit a Pokemon at some point here, maybe at the end, or maybe midway through here as well too. We may see about that. And then of course take part in one ranked battle. So we should be able to accomplish that pretty easily. So I guess without further ado, before we do get started here, one last thing. Don't plan on making any tweaks to the roster, but I was contemplating on one thing that I thought I would consider doing in terms of, well, two things I guess actually here that came to mind. First things first, with Absol, I was wondering if maybe I would want to substitute a attack move here, and ideally maybe consider swapping out Night Slash, albeit a move that has a high crit rate here as well, at 70 base power, and maybe substituting it for Iron Tail. The only problem I have is that, I mean, that's really just simply for type coverage here, just to combat any fairies that come my way, because I don't really have any way to hit them aside from just using my stab moves. So I thought about it, but given that Iron Tail has 75 accuracy, and I wouldn't only be really utilizing it if I get in a situation where I'm at a type disadvantage with a fairy against a fairy type, then I would consider it. But I mean, even then, I think it would probably just stick with Night Slash. So took that out of the way, and then the other thing was just really with Arcanine. I know it's been used the least out of the members I have on the team right now. The only other thing I was contemplating was, do I want to swap out the Pastro Berry for a Bright Powder instead? So I have that right away in the get-go, right? I should. I thought. Recovery. Maybe I don't. Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, again, with singles, it's hard to. You want to survive, but I mean, the key thing is you want to attack. You don't really have time to try to set up. At least the way how I've got this roster set up is I want somebody attacking to start. I want a pivot Mon, and then I want a Mon that can try to seal the deal potentially once I see what all three Pokemon are out. Let me see how much the Bright Powder costs, and we'll go from there. And depending on how I'm feeling, maybe I go with my gut and give Arcanine a little bit more of a shot. It's just that I feel even with the I could probably use Arcanine here and get away with some things, but I mean, it's just going to depend on what I see on the other side. Alright, so as far as held items goes, how much is the Bright Powder? It's kind of interesting that they have all the hold items that you can have here. I mean, of course, Mega Stones count for something, but the hold items are all in one category, it appears. Let me see. Did I skip it? I thought the Bright Powder was here. Unless maybe there's something I'm missing. Let me see. Yeah, I thought that I'd be able to see. Let me make sure. No, I mean, all the berries are here. I don't see this. I see Silver Powder. I see Soft Sand. But I don't see Bright Powder. Unless it's in the premium shop and you have to get a premium battle pass to get it. kind of crazy to think, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, well that also decides things here for me. If the Bright Powder is only a premium exclusive, then nothing I can do about it. But anyway, we'll go ahead and I will... Let's not waste time here. I just wanted to check on the mission log and then the decision about if I make any tweaks to the moveset for Absol or Arcanine's old item, but we're not going to change any of that. So let's go ahead and we'll do some ranked battles. We'll keep going with single battles, see if we can at least get to Ultra Ball tier if we can. So, yeah. Let's get it. Let's keep going. Hey Kay. Hey Slay, what's going on? Why not recruit first and see what you could get? I could do that, but I'd rather... I mean, I'm kind of set on the team that I want right now. I decided to, you know, if you see the title, that I want to try to see if I can take this starting team as far as I can go, considering that it's singles. And then maybe I'll decide at the end here. I'll probably... I mean, I will recruit them on, but I'm going to probably stick with this team for now, just to see how far I can go, because I don't have anything I've spent yet. I didn't want to spend any kind of money here, maybe just yet for right now, just so I can at least see if I want to try to grind the game a lot or not. Alright, so we got a pretty dragon heavy roster here. I feel like Whimsicott really is going to be the Pivotmon of choice, but do I go with Arcanine or Absol? Absol doesn't really, none of these Mons really outspeed anyone here, but I'll just go with Absol again. We'll go Absol, we'll go Whimsicott, and then I guess I'll go Glalie. I'll go Frostlass again. Yeah, no, I mean, I get the others. You don't have to necessarily spend money like with any, and you play the game long enough, you can earn the VP to spin. But again, for me, I want to see how far I can take this team. So I will recruit at some point, and maybe if I get higher up, then I will consider a change. But for now, I think I'll just I'll stick with the team that I've got here for now, and then maybe at the end I'll recruit. Alright, well I feel like Survey says here in this situation I should go close combat, but I'm assuming the Aggron has sturdy, so it'll live it, so... do I do that knowing that I'll get the defense drop? I've got the tank, so I may... well, I mean either way. This is tough. What do I do? You know what, forget it. My heart's saying close combat. Let's just do it. Yep, figured it was going to survive sturdy, and so now I've got the defense drop here. Now I just got to hope that that doesn't cause me to lose my life. Oh, he didn't go for, oh, he's going for setup. Okay. Like I said, I figure like it's, at least right now, my early impression with singles is that you don't really have a whole lot of time, at least maybe in these early stages, to really set up. You at least want to kind of go for more of an aggressive start. But we'll see. We'll see if it plays out. I don't plan on really switching here at all if I can help it. Alright, now in this case here, Sylveon. I've already got a defense drop here. This would be the one situation where if I could, I would definitely love to be able to use as much damage as I can, but I probably won't be able to. So, the only other option would be to switch to Whimsicott and or Frostlass. But I'll try to stick it out and see. I mean, I got a decent lead here, so we'll see. I'll see how much damage I can do with Psycho Cut. I got the crit. Probably not going to survive the Hyper Voice. No, I didn't think so. Alright. This is kind of one of those situations to where I'm going to eat damage either way, so I figured that I would be best not to switch. Okay. So do I go... What's it called? A Frostlass. Alright, I guess I'll go to my Pivotmon. I'll go Whimsicott. And we'll just try to learn it. So I'll take the Stealth Rock damage. We'll get up a Leech Seed. Or not. Alright. I'll tell you what, if I can at least get up a Leech Seed here, or... Actually, one thing I'm curious about. Something I wanted to find out about Yawn. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough time to look this up here, but let me see. Because this is where it's going to be pretty critical here to decide what my next move will be. Let's see, not affected by Protect, Magical Magic Bounce, may move. We're going to see if maybe substituting would fight off the sleep. I guess I could. Well, let's see. I'm going to go for Leech Seed again if I can get it. If I at least get the Leech Seed, then he's still going to take damage even if I'm asleep. Then it just becomes a matter of, can I at least wake up fast enough? So maybe they were, they used Yanni again, so maybe they're anticipating another switch. So their plan is to think that, hey, if I get him to think that he's going to fall asleep and he doesn't want to fall asleep, then he'll switch and then he'll eat Stealth Rock damage. Probably, I'm guessing what my opponent's thinking. Alright, so I'm asleep right now. Can't do anything here until I wake up. So let's see what the ploy is. Probably some damage. And Hyper Voice did a lot more damage than I thought. I should be able to live another Hyper Voice with the leftovers and the Leech Seed health that I've regained. No problem. The only problem is now... Alright, let's see if I can wake up. Will I wake up? Nope. If I would have done that, I could have at least got off the Protect. Darn. Okay. Okay. So now I have to... I mean, I'll outspeed Sylveon for sure. So now it becomes a matter of... Can I take out this Sylveon here? I don't think he has any ploy here to get me, so... Mega Evolve and we'll go Blizzard. Let's see where it takes us. Alright, get the Snow, get the Blizzard. Guaranteed 100 accuracy. Alright, Dragonite should outspeed it here, and unless it has the super effective ice reduction berry, should be able to win this unless it's Choice Scarfed. It's Choice Scarfed in me. Well, I'm Timid Nature. Does Timid Nature Frostlass beat Choice Scarfed Dragonite? No. There's no Snow. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Multi-scale saved it. That was probably multi-scale that saved it. Wow. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. That close. I think if I had not had Stealth Rock in play, I would have probably likely had a chance to win, but that was... I felt like, though, at the same time that if I lost the... if I didn't knock it out with Blizzard, then I was probably going to lose. Let's do that. Man, you lose a lot to go backwards here with that, but... No sweat. Alright, that was my first loss in ranked here, crazily enough. But oh well. I think the key turning point is I didn't get Leech Seed on fast enough. I missed the Leech Seed. I got yawned. I don't know if maybe would I have been better off trying to get a substitute off here instead, because I guess that would have been in play. And that was my question: was would Yawn override the substitute or not? But no. Okay. I see Charizard. I see Gyarados. I see Dragonite. I may take a chance and go ahead and lead with Arcanine here and see what it does. I think I'm going to do that. And then let's see. Dragonite or Charizard or Gyarados, or Steelix. So you got like 4 Pokemon that could be a Mega. Also have to worry about the Ditto play. Unfortunately, let's see. I suspect you don't bring Ditto and not use it here in this situation, but would Corviknight or Whimsicott be better? I think I'm going to go Corviknight here, just in this case. And And then closing Mon, I'll go Garchomp. Because I feel like at the very least, I can just outrage if it comes down to it. Alright, let's see if I can make up for that. Charizard's lead. Arcanine. Alright. I've got to move with the type advantage here on hand, but I don't outspeed it unless I use extreme speed and I'll like it. But I'll go for Wild Charge. I'm not wasting time, he's using Outrage right away. Interesting. Okay. Alright, it's gonna hurt. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm here, I'm gonna go for Extreme Speed, because I should be able to... Okay, that worked out. I figured I was gonna lose a speed battle, so that's why Extreme Speed is there. The one time I actually could say Arcanine has proved useful, coming out to play. Alright. Don't have a... See, I could use Flare Blitz, but it's not going to do much damage and it's resisting. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, I have Play Rough for a reason. Why? Duh, I'm an idiot. Why do I need to give this any thought? It's pretty bulky. It is pretty bulky. Okay, yeah, it's got leftovers, so that would make sense. Alright, this is going to be a pretty rough decision here once Arcanine goes down. This is bulky, and I'm going to want to probably get something that can tank it here on hand. And the only other attacking move I have is physical moves. So, I mean, I've got a physical move set, so would the ploy be to... I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to think about it here. Oh wow, that's had to have been a crit Play Rough. That wasn't. I keep forgetting about Multiscale. Multiscale is going to reduce the damage of the first move here, and then it did its thing, so... Alright. Okay, well I've got it down below enough health here to where Brave Bird ought to take it out. So... Get pressure up. Yeah, let's just go Brave Bird and see if it switches here. Oh, it's Nose Roost. Not that it should matter too much in this case. And I do also have Roost as well too, so I've got the help to take it on hand. Let's see if he probably gonna... He does outspeed me, yeah, so he's gonna try to heal. How many Brave Bird PP do I have? I think at this point, not knowing what the final Mon is, I can't panic and switch to Corviknight, or switch to Garchomp early. Actually, I forgot. This is where... Let's taunt. Okay, so he's going to taunt here. This is where, finally, I could say taunt comes in handy. So now you can't use Roost, so now you have to attack me. But alright, let's make the most of this. Alright, so you know a super effect this way, no Flamethrower. Alright, Citrus Berry activates. It's a good thing I did make Corviknight careful nature here, so that way it can at least be able to resist special attack moves more. I don't know if unless I get lucky with a crit, I don't think I can take it out with another Brave Bird. But we'll see. Again. Be good. I mean, burn isn't the worst thing in the world if that does happen. I just need... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright. Actually, I may go down here to... He outspeeds me. And... Yeah. Dang, okay. Well, like I said, I just need to get... This is going to be interesting here because I don't outspeed it. I don't live another flamethrower. And whatever move I use, I'm going to be locked into for the final stage here. So, I mean, I guess I got a little too Brave Bird happy. But that's okay. These are the kind of things you just try to not... You have to really think ahead of time here. I didn't think ahead that time, so I probably would have been better off boosting. But I think Taunt's going to end this turn. Yeah. But now I'm going to have a Mon that's going to outspeed it. So now then the question becomes... Let's see. If his final Pokemon is Ditto and if it's Scarfed, I could lose. But yeah, again, I'm locked into whatever move I stick with, so we'll just go Outrage. And I just hope that I don't see Steelix. But this is the only problem, I guess the only thing I didn't think about was that all my Pokemon that I've seen out are... I mean, they're mostly I have physical attackers here, let's be honest. Frostlass is my only special attacking Mon with this team. Yeah, I figured it was going to be Steelix, so I may lose because I don't have Earthquake anymore. I can't use Earthquake at all. I'm locked into Outrage. So, yeah, I probably have I've lost this likelihood, in all likelihood. Man, it's gonna be tough. Because I'm gonna have to fight Fatigue now. So, I have to fight Fatigue, and I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of damage here at all. No, unless I get lucky with the rough skin, but yeah. Alright. We'll see. Need a lot to go right here for me to win this battle. I'm probably just going to keep digging. The only real thing that can save me here at the very least is if I get a lucky miss. Oh, I fought off Confusion, at least, so that's good. I didn't have to worry about damage from that. But this is going to be... Actually, I don't know. I think I still lose this. I still lose this here. I probably still lose this here, even with the help from the rough skin damage. Can I get lucky? Hey! 3 for 3 for fighting off Outrage. Let's go, Garchomp. But, yeah, I mean, because he's going to dig again. I have to not hurt myself in Confusion again. Oh, okay, good. So Outrage is going to miss, so now I don't have to worry about that. I should live at least this dig. Barely. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think I can... I may not be... this is going to be close. Pretty much is the game. If I need Outrage to take it out here, otherwise I lose. So we'll see. Or can I get a lucky crit and it doesn't make a difference at all? Yes! Okay. It wasn't a crit. No crit necessary. No crit was necessary. That was close. That was close. Something told me, I mean, because I couldn't use Earthquake because it was going to be ineffective against Dragonite, so I had to go with the next best thing, and that was going to be my other stab move, Outrage. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright, we'll keep going. Yeah, it's the only, if there is any real concern, it's just that I've got so many physical attacking Mon on this starter roster, but like I said, maybe I'll make some tweaks down the road. Let's see what we have here. See Hippowdon, so we can potentially see Sand set up. Masquerada, Whimsicott. On my side here could be the play. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go Arcanine again as my lead. I will go I mean, I could effectively negate the Sandstorm with leftovers here, thanks to Whimsicott. So I'll bring Whimsicott in here for my second Pivot Mon, and then third Mon. I am leaning more towards... I'll go Frostlass. I'll go with my gut, and my gut tells me Frostlass is the way to go. So that's crazy. Two of the three battles I've used Arcanine as my lead. Okay, well, I'm gonna put that to the test here because I'm gonna likely be hit with a Water Move right away. This is why the Pasho Berry is in play. I should outspeed first. Probably won't even matter here because the recoil damage I'll suffer will be great here unless the Pasho Berry helps reduce the damage from Sparkling Aria. We'll see. Will it do that? Yes, it did. Alright, well done. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm not going to waste time. Let's just go for Wild Charge again. Because I outspeed you, so the only other option you have if you don't want to damage is switch, and at least in singles, that switching is probably less of something you want to do. At least in kind of what I would suspect anyway. Alright. Like I mentioned, Arcanine, you're basically the suicide mon, so let's just get whatever damage we can. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what damage I can get with Extreme Speed. And that's going to actually be tough here because then with Whimsicott coming in, it's a free switch here. So I think the ploy here is I have to bring Frostlass in, just if nothing else to get it, because otherwise Whimsicott's going to get eaten alive by the power of the sun with whatever fire move it has. So I think I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Weather Mon. And then even if he switches, into like the Paladon or the Ascarada, then I'll still be fine. So, because I'm going to at least get Blizzard for one turn. Anyway. I got Frostlass. Let's get some snow on this battlefield. How did it survive that? That's incredible that it survived it. Unbelievable. Wow. Now I'm kind of in a bit of a bind because Whimsicott is... I don't outspeed Charizard. I don't have any way to damage it, so I'm kind of in a bit of trouble here. Because I don't have a way to... I guess let's try to put up a substitute and see if I can at the very least lessen the damage of any kind of fire move. Can I at least take it and at least get off a sub to get off a Leech Seed? Oh, that was a critical hit. No way my substitute survives that. Damn. Okay. Yeah. The only hope I have is I have to survive. I'm gonna have to survive anyway, so I might as well before he thinks otherwise. So let's see if I can get us. I basically have to hope I can get a Leech Seed off and survive a Flamethrower in the snow. Alright, the only chance I have is if I can survive a Flamethrower in the snow. I didn't think I did. I didn't think I would. Alright, so that battle was lost the moment that the Blizzard... Maybe the better play would have been to just go... I don't know. I think maybe if I could have done that over again, I probably should have used Thunderbolt. I taught it for a reason to Frostlass, so maybe I should have done that. At least the damage may have been enough to help me there, but instead I opted for Stab. A guaranteed stab move that would do more damage, and it wasn't enough. Unfortunately, and this is where me not having the damage not knowing how to utilize the damage calculator really efficiently yet probably would hurt me in this situation, because in that situation I'd be able to utilize it quickly, see what the likely percentage of that move killing is here as opposed to not killing. Alright, let's see. Up in Rotom, so fire type, Whimsicott, Politoed to summon rain. We got Tyranitar for sand, storm. I think I'll go. It's tough. I'll go Absol. And then we'll go. I'll go Corviknight here, because at least I have a way to maybe contain the Whimsicott if it's shown out, and then I will go Frostlass again because I want a special attacker. Yeah, maybe Thunderbolt takes out the Mega Charizard. Why there? Maybe it doesn't. I guess I could always replay that type of damage and see if I would get a different answer. But for now, alright. So Electric Fire, Rotom. I think I outspeed it here, but then the question is, do I go for? I think I want to stay away from the defense debuff and special defense debuff, so I'm going to just go for a stab move, and I'll just go Night Slash just to ensure that I get a move that lands and probably get the critical hit. Yeah. So Citrus Berry, so it probably will take whatever if I live this. Oh, it's not Reflect. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll see if the crit matters in this case. Good thing I didn't go for Sucker Punch there. So it's a Reflect for its first move. First time I've seen a Pokemon change here today. Masquerada. Alright. Still got the critical hit there. Still pretty solid damage. Alright, do I want a close combat? Because I got the switch and I know what he has here, but he probably outspeeds me. I mean, I could. What the heck? Let's just go ahead and attack. Alright, oh, I forgot about the protein. Okay. I forgot. I figured it should have had Play Rough. Okay. That's one thing I didn't realize, so I was not aware of that, or didn't think about that here. I forgot about it. Meowscarada's hidden ability. Okay. So now got the Pivotmon. So now let's see what the play is. By in switching. Okay. So he's willing to switch here clearly. Oh, what the? The connection just got interrupted. What the? That's the first. That is a first. Wow. I mean, I will admit that I am wireless, not wired, because I haven't figured out how to get my console setup switch. Oh wow. Oh, we're back. We are back. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so he's got the type advantage here now, so I've got to switch. But he also has the type advantage over both my Mons, so I can't switch in Frostlass here. The only ploy I have is I have to basically try to survive until the Reflect is off. think I can survive the overheat. Oh, I barely did. Okay. So he's got the special attack drop, so now it's a matter of does he switch and get Meowscarada back out here or what? Alright, I forgot about Meowscarada's protein ability. Okay. So I should be able to live the next move it uses, because now it's got that. Let me see if he switches. I'm going to see if he goes back to, if he swings out another Mon. I'll use U-turn or Brave Bird? I'll just use U-turn. I want a special attack. Okay, yeah, probably deploy. I'm gonna get Frostlass in because I need to get this thing back in my favor. Because it's the only other special attack I'm on, and that's the only one I'm gonna be able to punch through. The only problem is now he knows my final Mon, but we'll live with it. Fire. Alright, I'll get a free Blizzard. Unless, I mean, he does have Tyranitar potentially in play here, I just don't know. Alright, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna just go for possible damage because there's no way he switches back to Meowscarada. So I'm just gonna, yeah. No way he switches back to Meowscarada. Okay, that was probably the right way. Yeah, because this guy's willing to switch. So Politoed is the final Mon. Okay, but that means he's going to negate my water. Alright, then, or my ice. Because then he's going to have snow. Oh, it's not Drizzle Politoed. Interesting. Okay. I was thinking about that here, but it's not Drizzle Politoed. Alright, well then let's go for... Oh, it's got a Quick Claw, and of course the Quick Claw went first. Okay, what move does it have? Surf. Frostlass is not meant to survive much, or take much hits. Alright, so... Fortunately, I had to eat a Quick Claw there. That was rough. Let's see, in this case, Meowscarada, okay. So now I should hopefully outspeed it here, being a 10 in nature, so now we're going to go for Blizzard. Oh. Oh, man, no suck. I forgot Meowscarada can learn Sucker Punch. Alright. I think this is done, because... Okay, I only have Meowscarada, or I only have Corviknight left. It's going to attack before me, so whatever move it has here is going to change to that typing. I'll try to go for a little bit longer and see. Alright. Simple damage. Alright, if the Reflect goes away... Okay. So now I should be able to get a respectable Brave Bird off. He's going to need a turn to switch, so... Yeah, we'll just go Brave Bird again. Even if it means damage. Actually, maybe I should have used it in turn. Survive. Never has. I think I'm too low enough and Rotom outspeeds me. I think I've lost. I pretty much lost this. So the only thing I can try to do is roost and survive it, because now it's going to get a free overheat, and I'm probably not going to be able to tank this one. So we'll see. We'll see if I survive overheat. Maybe I have oh, it has Nasty Plot. Okay, no way I survive now. Actually, I'll probably go ahead and concede. Because it has how many turns does reflect? Oh wait. Battle info, reflect. 3 turns. Yeah. I'll forfeit. I don't think I win this. Yeah, I'll forfeit. I don't think I win this. I don't win this. I've got the type disadvantage. I got the type disadvantage, and he's got 2 stat moves here, so I don't win it. I'll just go ahead and cut my losses. It'd be one thing if it didn't have nasty plot, but if it has, now that it has nasty plot, I was like, no way. I wouldn't have been able to survive the first overheat. So I'll just take my losses, cut my losses there. That's too bad. So I think the key learning point from that battle was, remember, if you see Meowscarada, be aware that they do have, likely they're going to have Protean as the ability of choice. So that was what I learned from that battle. Alright, Absol, you've been idle for a while, so we'll use you. I see 2 poison types, so I'm really probably going to stay away from Whimsicott this time. And then, you want to go Garchomp or Frostlass? Unfortunately, I don't have a way to deal with Sylveon here effectively. Yeah, I think I just got to go with the Pokemon here. At the very least, if I can find out or get ahead, get a lead, then and save Garchomp for the end, then at least it'll allow for me to use whatever move is there. But if I get behind here and I'm scarfed and in a situation, given that I am choice scarfed, and if I have a move that doesn't hit the Pokemon for super effective damage, then I don't have a chance. So the key thing is gonna have to be try to get an early lead. And Beedrill. Alright, well, I guess Beedrill would have been a possibility here. Would Absol outspeed Beedrill? Dang, that's gonna be tough. Because if I'm not confident I outspeed it, then I might as well just go Sucker Punch instead of Psycho Cut, because I can't take a risk on here. I'm gonna go Sucker Punch because I don't think I outspeed Beedrill. Good thing I did. Good thing I did. Aggron, so now I've got a lead. So now I can be a little bit more aggressive with my moves. Let's just get damage. Let's just go for damage right now. Got a lead now that... Oh, it didn't have Sturdy. What? An Aggron that does not have Sturdy as its ability. Maybe it was more of a rocket type, but that works for me. Alright, a Dragon. I can close combat again. In fact, I will close combat again. If I get a chance anyway. Perfect guy. Lash Out is a dark type move, right? Okay, so it's going to be super effective. Oh, look at that. Look at Absol sweeping the entire team. Look at that. Look at that. Well, that was quick. Do you get any special... I mean, I'm sure there's a reward for getting a streak, which I haven't been able to get any kind of streak going here at all. I've been stuck on just going, Great Ball Tier 4 since we started, but man, it would be nice to at least get on a roll if we can. Alright, we'll do like 3 more battles, and then I'll take a short little break. Step up and stretch my legs, maybe check on my laundry. I'm trying to wash some laundry or wash some clothes as well. Alright, 2 potential megas. I think maybe instead of even, I feel like Lopunny could give Absol some problems here. At least I think Arcanine's got the better bulk, and I can at least use Stab, Flare Blitz if I get a chance. I'm going to lead with Arcanine. See Corviknight, Whimsicott. Do I also maybe consider using both of the Closer Mon here as well? It's not like I feel like either Pivot Mon really is helpful in this situation. But that's why I have them here too. I think if I had to choose, I think I'll still go Corviknight here instead. And then for the closer, yeah, we'll go Frostlass. I'll go Frostlass. I think I feel better about my chances with Frostlass. Alright, we'll see if this is the right play. Yeah, see, I figure Lopunny would be the lead Mon. I really feel good about Absol going against it, plus I can get an Intimidate off and at least lower the attack power. Alright, we'll just go for straight damage right now. Oh, immediate withdrawal, okay. Well, at least I get damage on whatever goes out next here. Okay, so it's Garchomp. Now the question is Garchomp Scarfed? And if not, do I just go ahead and maybe keep Arcanine in and go with the Play Rough? I'm kind of tempted to want to do that. Because rather than needing damage... Actually, you know what? Since you switched, I'll go ahead and switch too, because I really don't fear Garchomp against Corviknight, so I'm going to go ahead and switch in. And it gives me a chance to get Arcanine back out. But I feel like if I get it in and get a play rough off, then it may not make a difference. Yeah, I figured it was going to go with play. Alright. Can't really do much here right now with the Corviknight other than just attack with Brave Birds. And then I can effectively U-turn here if I see if he makes a change that I don't like, and I can take a hit. Okay. Figured the withdrawal was coming. Go back to Lopunny. I think as I climb here, maybe I should be more apt to wanting to switch more. I mean, it is going to make for a bit of a longer fight, but at the same time, I think it'll be a nice play. Alright, so I'm going to U-turn. See what move he does. Alright, so yeah, so it's okay, so Lopunny uses Mega. Probably has some kind of special attacking move here that may combat Corviknight. Let's see. Oh, Fake Out. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we'll take that here. I mean, I can shake off a Fake Out. Can I survive a close combat? Yes, I can. Okay. I had a Citrus Berry on. Or that was my Citrus Berry coming into play. Do some damage, get a U-turn off. I could have actually also attacked with Brave Bird here since it's now got fighting ability, or it's got a fighting type added here, but I think I'd rather just go ahead and force him to see if he wants to switch out from Arcanine. Okay, and it has Scrappy, so it's not really even matter. Okay, now here's the read. Do you keep Lopunny in to take whatever it has, or I'm going to do a hard read here. Let's see if he switches and gets... Oh, he didn't do damage. Okay. Well, we figured he was going to survive anyway. Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to switch. But he stuck it in, and that was probably the right play. Okay, well at least I have the opportunity to go for one more extreme speed here on Garchomp if he sends it out. Because I don't think Arcanine doesn't outspeed Garchomp, so I'll just go for extreme speed, get some damage. But his Mega's gone. I still have my Mega. There you go. It's fine. At least get some damage, so good work there. Used Outrage. Alright. This is gonna be the question is, can I survive the move that he uses? I'm gonna go ahead and Roost. Something tells me he may be locked into Outrage. Alright, we'll go Roost again. Yeah. We'll let the Outrage run its course, so then he has to deal with Confusion. Oh, alright, well, he figured that probably wasn't going to win it the way it was training. I don't know what his final Pokemon would have been, but sometimes if you, I mean, hey, I have no problem if you legitimately think you were not in a position to where you're going to win, then go ahead and concede. Alright, so we're basically right back to it. Now can I get a little bit above where we are? Emperor. I kind of surprised. I'm seeing a lot more people, at least here at this level here, switch more often than I thought they would, which is interesting. Okay. 3 grass types, a fire type, a water type, Sneasler, and then Frostlass as well. Interesting. Okay. It'll be interesting to see if we get to a situation where Frostlass is the final one. I mean, it's got to be his Mega. I mean, you don't happen to not have Frostlass in and not have it be a Mega of choice, so I think I better find a way to. I'm going to leave with Arcanine. Doesn't have any weather setters here. I guess Meganium could also be the Pokemon of choice, but I'm going to go Arcanine. I'm going to go Corviknight, and then I will go I'll go Frostlass, because at least if I do have to, I do have Thunderbolt as an option to deal with Empoleon. And then if he instants on Empoleon early, then I'll just be willing to go ahead and have Arcanine try to maybe go after it here with Wild Charge. Okay, so we're going to get the double Intimidate out. Unfortunately, I don't have, oh, I do have Play Rough, so I could use it. Alright, well, I'm willing to stay in and attack. Alright, Fake Out was coming. Do I outspeed? Could have also gone for maybe Extreme Speed. Outspeed. But I didn't really do much of anything. Body shot, okay, so they lowered my attack even further. So now I've got a decision. Do I let stay in here and take whatever damage it gets, or do I go ahead and, because my attack's lowered by 2 stages, so I think in this case I'm going to go ahead and switch here, because whatever attack Corviknight has to eat here probably should be able to eat it here, no problem. It could be Golden Sin and Frostlass right away, but I'm not ready to go that route just yet. And at least I can get rid of the stat debuffs right now. Alright, so 2 Pokemon with Fake Out. I suspect he likely is expecting a flying move. U-turn's not going to do a lot of damage, and then it forces me to switch anyway. I guess I could do that, at the very least, but again, I don't really have a way to handle Incineroar. So I think the best play is to just go with Brave Bird. And if he goes Intimidate Incineroar again, I can, yeah, so he's going to come back out. Pretty bulky. Here. Oh, yeah, this is very to boot too. Okay. Let's see. For taunt, so I can't use Parting Shot again. My Citrus Berry out. So now it's a matter of. U-turn is probably. There we go. I'll actually go ahead and U-turn. Okay, so knowing that he has his other mon, I completely just lost track. What was his other Pokemon again? Let me see. Oh yeah, Sneasler. So if he wants to go be bold and send out Sneasler again, then maybe I just go for Extreme Speed because I'm gonna hit anything here for damage anyway, so I might as well just go and play for the switch. Yeah, I figured the withdrawing was going to come. Sneeze it back out. Okay, so I at least get free damage, and I can do Extreme Speed twice if I want to. I'd probably go fake out. Okay. Alright, so they want to get the debuffs off and shake off the taunt. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take it out with Play Rough. Wild Charge could do the trick. Well, it's 90 power as well too, and at least it does damage, but then I'm guaranteed to get recoil damage, so I mean, I could go for a fire move knowing that I could switch into Corviknight again, but again, I already ate up the Citrus Berry here. Alright, I'm going to, I want to be on the back foot if I can help it, so I'm going to go and switch to Corviknight again. Might as well just see who gets the edge here in this first step, so at least he gets rid of the Intimidate. I'm surprised he went for Parting Shot there. Alright, and this has to be his Mega, clearly. Because he wouldn't send it out here. At least so now I know what all three of his Pokemon are, and if it is Mega Meganium, which I'm assuming it is, then we'll see Sun, and then I can at least have a chance to counter with my Weathermon. Solar Beam, but I am built to survive a little bit more special damage, so yeah, nothing to it. It's mostly ineffective, being Steel and Grass. That was a crit Solar Beam too. Alright, I forgot because of the Fairy typing, I think that Meganium gains here resists or lowers the damage, or basically neutralizes Bug. Alright. know what? We'll be playing the long game here, so... The only problem, I don't want to switch to Frostlass, because that means Frostlass is not meant to tank anything at all. So I'm gonna just go back to the Arcanine. I think I've got a respectable move set here to work with, and plus if I can survive whatever move it has, then I get a powered up sign, so I don't have to survive this. Oh, he didn't switch. Okay. Interesting. Maybe he thought he would outspeed Arcanine. I don't know. Unless he got some other ploy. I do need a lot of recoil or damage here for that, but it's okay. I've got an early lead, but I mean it's not one that I can say I'm comfortably sitting on. We'll see if he uses Parting Shot again to lower my attack power a little more. I feel like with the lead right now, I could we know it's Incineroar, it's Sneasler, and it's Meganium whom I just knocked out. I outspeed, right? So I think I better I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna go for damage because I can't afford to miss. If Arcanine goes down, so be it. Actually, now I forgot if I outspeed Incineroar. So I'm gonna play so I'm just going extreme speed. Get damage. Okay. Alright. So it's still 2-2, but I do have the advantage here. Alright, so only other mon he has is Sneasler, and he can't switch to Sneasler because he could easily eat a Brave Bird, but I also have to be aware of the fact that Corviknight, here. I'm going to play differently. I'm going to go for Roost. Yeah, it's a good thing I did because I want the health back. So I can be able to reload with Big Bird here. And I'm sure he wanted to go ahead and maybe get another Intimidate off. So I'll go ahead and take whatever damage he can. I think I could have also, I don't know if I would have been able to taunt here in this case. Alright, should be able to survive a close combat. And now you're gonna have to eat this Brave Bird here, even though if most Sneasler I suspect would have White Bird. Alright, so this battle should be over. I wonder if I can should be able to take it out here, even without Incineroar. So, it fits. It doesn't seem like the Pokemon yet. Oh, I'm gonna play it out here. Alright, well I respect it. I respect it. You just never know. Shouldn't matter in the end. That's probably the longest battle I've had here for singles. I am starting to kind of see that now that some people are more than willing to switch. And if they're more than willing to switch, then that means I'm kind of hesitant to want to maybe decide I'm going to keep them on and wreak havoc. Unless it's, maybe Absol. Alright, anyway, that went on a little bit longer than I expected, and we finally got to Great Ball Tier Rank 3. Since we got our first got a 3-game win streak going on, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Yeah, I'll just go to the end team screen. Let me go ahead and step aside for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and grab some more water, stand up, stretch my legs, check on my laundry. And then we'll be back and we'll continue on and see how things go, see if we can maybe try to climb a little bit now that we've got something going here. So I'll see you guys when I get back. Be back in a few. Alright, I'm back. I am back. So, last time we left, we finally got on the roll, got our first mini streak here going. Won 3 in a row. Finally got up to Great Ball Tier rank 3. So let's keep going. Alrighty, who we got? Ooh, looks like a team full of mostly quite a few shinies. Alright, as far as Mons go, I will go Absol. I will go see, even though I have Chandelure, I think, yeah, I will go Corviknight, and then I have to go Froslass here because I need to account for the Azumarill, plus Umbreon is also a possibility, but then again, I don't know. I don't really have anything that I feel I can hit hard enough physically here. I really think that Frost is the only option. I don't feel confident in bringing out Whimsicott in any of these scenarios here at all, honestly. Just unless... But I feel like against any one of these Mons here, I've got the special moves to tank, but it's just a matter of... Yeah, we'll just go with this. I'm not going to think about it. We'll just not even give it a second thought. Okay. Well, not sure what plan he has here, but I know Umbreon is all about the defense, so I don't have any reason to want to switch, so let's just go for damage and see how much damage we can cause. Oh, I did not expect that to be a one-shot. Is that a crit? It was a critical hit on a close combat. Unbelievable. Alright, we'll take it. I will take it. Okay, so now we got the early lead. Alright, got the Frost Rotom. Alright, don't really plan to do much of anything here unless I want to go close combat again, but I feel like maybe in this case I'd rather go for stab. In a matter of do I go with the play it safe. Actually, wait, I keep forgetting. It's Frost Rotom, so it's ice. So of course, flow my thing out, close combat again. Oh, he sent out. Maybe that was a mistake. Okay. Saw it. I respect it. Okay, I'm guessing I don't outspeed Chandelure. So, but it does have, alright, we'll see. I'm gonna just go for Sucker Punch. Alright, was it Sash? Was it? Yeah, it was Sash, okay. Alright, what move am I gonna get hit with? Flamethrower? That's fine. The only problem is now that does take away the one threat I have here against Frost Rotom, but if I can wipe out the Shandy here, which I could do here because Shandy's the attacker and it has no way to recover any moves that I know of, so we'll just go for Great Bird and make sure we get damage on whatever happens. Protect. Okay. Probably just use a scout move. But I should be able to hit it, so we'll see what he does now. Draw is going to just Touch Chandelure took the hit. That's fine. I figured I was going to at the very least survive whatever I have, and at the very least I can keep. And I'm going to lose a lot of health here, thanks to the Spray Bird. Let's see if I can survive a attack from Rotom. And I'll try to get a Roost off as well too. This is the one time where I wish maybe I did have a Steel move and not Taunt instead, but we'll just go for Roost if I can recover. Aw, Blizzard. Hit me. Try to get some health back. As long as I don't get frozen by Blizzard, then it's fine. I mean, I figured he probably would play it safe and use an electric type move, but the only problem is, unfortunately, I don't have Brave Bird's not going to do anything much damage. And the only other option I have is U-turn. So might as well just go ahead and get Frostlass in and get. Okay, you have Thunder Wave. Interesting. Okay. So that could be a problem, but I'll just go ahead and Corviknight out. There's no reason to have to stay in. I pretty much need to have Frostlass be the one to finish this off. And thankfully I got access to Stab's Shadow Ball. So we'll go ahead and get to work right away, and I just hope that even if I don't take it out and I get hit with Thunder Wave again, and I can fight off the paralysis risk enough to be able to take this one out. It does get access to free blizzards, but I don't really care too much about that. So as long as I survive this here, then that should be okay. Hex is only really damaging if I'm poisoned, if I'm not mistaken here. So this should be done. Oh my gosh, it's holding a Quick Claw. Okay, what move is that? Oh jeez. This will be interesting if I get paralyzed off of this Thunder Wave thanks to Quick Claw. Nope, okay. That was the one concern I had, was that you get hit with the Thunder Wave from Quick Claw and then I get paralyzed and it opens the door for me to take more damage. But I felt like if I lost Frostlass there, then my chances of winning would have really diminished, potentially. I mean, I still probably could have won, as well, but it's tough to say. I mean, it's tough to say because Corviknight can only do so much damage physically here when it doesn't have a move that, even when it can't land a super effective attack. Yeah, so far so good. The way how this is going here, I may, unless I can really kind of string the wins together, I may or may not get to Ultra Rank. Okay, another shiny Bladen team. Okay, I do see Masquerada, so I have to keep that into consideration. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to lead with Arcanine instead. We'll go Arcanine. I'm going to go Whimsicott. And I'm going to give Garchomp a go. Let's see if maybe I play. It may not be wise because I forgot Archaludon is there, but I haven't seen Garchomp get some run here in a while, so we'll see. I may regret this, but we'll just see what happens. Charizard is the lead. Probably special attacks, so Intimidate doesn't really matter too much. Probably not live whatever believe it goes with. So, or I mean I will, but I'll be attacking last. But hey, this is why we have you on the battlefield here, Rookie 9. Ooh. Okay, Rock Slide, that's good that it missed. So now I'm in a position to where, okay, I got the Wild Charge off. I have access to Extreme Speed. So, this may be a good start of my favorite here, thanks to the Rock Slide miss. The Pasho Berry has not yet really come into play, so I'm almost contemplating. Like, I really wanted to decide if I would be better off switching to Bright Powder instead, but I don't think I can access Bright Powder unless I buy the premium pack, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll just make do. Alligator. Yeah, we'll Wild Charge again. I do have a Pasho Berry in my back pocket, so if it wants to go for Waterfall or Liquidation, then it can. Alright, let's see how much can survive a Liquidation. Yeah, I can. Alright. And the defense shot. So I'm not going to survive whatever damage comes my way if I stay in. So, alright. And it is bulky enough to where it's going to survive a Wild Charge, but that's okay. It attacked me first, so it's faster than me, so I'm probably just going to go for Extreme Speed and get damage. I almost took it out, nearly. Really almost took it out. Sakat, just stay in. I only hope that he doesn't have a ice move here. So I'm gonna substitute and kind of scout and see what move he has. Does he have an ice type move like Ice Fang or Ice Punch? Okay, Ice Beam. Let's even what's here. So there's probably a mixed special attacking line. Alright, so looks like the play is I need to land a Leech Seed. At least one Leech Seed, because I can't survive Ice Beam in all likelihood, so I at least want to land a Leech Seed so then that way I can at least take it down and then we'll be down to one Pokemon each, so please let me land Leech Seed. Really 90 accuracy, please. Alright, cool. So even if I do lose out Whimsicott, I at least done my job and got the, oh, no I didn't. Okay, I'm still good. So I survive it. It's going to go down to Leech Seed. Here. I forgot. Whimsicott is a little bit more than I thought. So. That's good. Now I've at least can see what the final mon is, and if I lose Whimsicott, then I can use whatever move I need to with Garchomp to try to close it out. Such a fairy. I don't know what I can. I probably will have to go Iron Head with Garchomp, but surely he has no status moves here. Okay, it's Mega. So we'll see. I don't know what kind of moveset Gardevoir could have that could prove differential, the difference. The main thing is I got the Leech Seed off. So what move is it going to go for? Some fire. I probably don't survive it. Didn't think so. Okay. And then I'll use some health to Leech Seed. And I think I probably am going to just have to go, let's see. I mean, I've got Iron Head, I've got Stab Earthquake, which hits normal. Oh, and I didn't realize that the Leech Seed doesn't go down here if I don't so. Alright. Super effective Iron Head or Stab Earthquake. There's no way of being able to find out real quickly when it goes. Okay. I could also get flinched. I'm probably going to need a two-shot anyway, so if I'm going to have to two-shot it, I might as well go for the move that at least has a chance for flinch, since I ought to outspeed this Gardevoir. So let's hope it's either enough or that I at least get a flinch. Okay, good. Don't have to worry about it. Cool. So no Mega necessary. Sweet. So that's what, like 4 in a row? Oh, 5 in a row. Forgot. Sweet. We are now at rank 2. Okay, maybe we can. If we can keep the streak going here, maybe I can get to Ultra rank here before I decide to call it. And actually, thankfully, I've watched all the anime that premiered today, their episodes, so I'm at least in a position to where I can go ahead and go for a little bit longer, maybe just a little bit past the next hour. All right, Lopunny, Charizard, Dragonite, Aegislash as well too. What's the play? No water types here, so maybe Absol. Back to you. I'll go Whimsicott, even though I do kind of fear Charizard and feel like maybe it's the way to go. And then we'll go we'll go Frostlass. See if this is the right play. Alright, here's the lead. Lopunny. Okay, I always never know how this is going to work out here. I feel like if it's leading with Lopunny, it could be the Mega, and then I end up beating a super effective fighting move, and then I'm behind the 8-ball. And we'll see if it's a matter of a guess here. If I lead, well, I'll go for safe. I'll play safe and go for Sucker Punch. Okay, I figured it's the Mega, so he's going to attack me with a fighting move. So I'm going to at least get some damage off, even if it's probably going to not do as much. Actually, you know what? Alright, move here. Jeez. Almost think I want to switch to Whimsicott now. I'm gonna be bold. Because it outspeeds me, and it's got a fighting type now, so Dark Sucker Punch is not gonna do as much, unfortunately. And I don't know if I can survive a move for Psycho Cut, so I'm gonna switch to Whimsicott. I figured a fighting move was coming. Like, unless Sucker Punch was not going to do anything, so that was the right play. So now I've got to decide here to keep attacking, because I could use Moonblast, but I also want to maybe not sell out the Moonblast too quickly. So I'm going to go for. Let me see what the ploy is. I'm going to protect. See what he decides to do. Mega Kick. Okay. Alright. Actually, I'm curious. I think I survive a Mega Kick. So I'm gonna go for Moonblast. No. course. Switches. Actually, it's probably... Alright, well, I'll get damage on Hippowdon. We'll take it. And it's not Sandstream Hippowdon. What ability would Hippowdon have here in this case if it's not using Sandstream? Let's see. Hippowdon, Sandstream, Sandforce. Oh, well, the only other ability is Sandforce here, which is. Wait, it doesn't have a Sandstorm effect, so I'm not sure if this is what this is meant for, but we'll go Leaf Seed. I'm going to try to tank it here and at least give myself a chance to survive whatever move it has. It may have an Ice move. Okay, so it's basically designed to help set up Stealth Rock, so kind of just pretty much forced to have to do whatever we have. Unless he decides to sub here. Now let's see if he decides to sub, because I am not planning on switching anytime soon. I hope he's going to just stay in and try to attack, because I gotta see what he's going to do. Okay, well, there's a switch, so Muffin is back out. Probably just to get rid of the Leaf Seed. I could go ahead and get another Leaf Seed off here. Let's see if he decides to try to play the game of maybe switch off here to shake off the Leaf Seed. Oh, I got a lucky Mega Kick miss. He did get a lucky Mega Kick miss. I don't want to burn through the Protect right now because I feel like health-wise I'm in a pretty decent spot here. Because if he attacks me, he just has to break the Substitute, but he could also switch to Hippowdon again to shake off the Leaf Seed. And then I just get off another Moon Blast. And I've got 16 PP, and I've got 10 PP of Leaf Seed. So either way, I'll be happy with the damage. He's going to switch back to Hippowdon. Okay, so now it just becomes a matter of, do I keep just playing this game here with the Leaf Seed here for now? Because now that I've kind of got what he wants to do here, I'll see. He may also want to just survive. But I'm going to be curious to see what kind of moveset he has. Oh, okay. One thing I wasn't expecting, he's got Whirlwind. So now that pretty much gets me out of here. Okay, well actually, you know what, I don't mind Absol being dragged back out. So now I've got to, I think the key play is to try to take out this Hippowdon. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to see if I can do a hard lead, see if I can, if he switches to Lopunny. Nope, he didn't. Alright. Of course, Psycho Kite almost finished it off. Okay. Okay. It's fine, so I'm down on. Too bad Psycho Cut wasn't enough. Alright. Not ready to switch here yet, so we'll go back to Whimsicott. I outspeed Hippowdon. Here, unfortunately, my sub is gone. So, it does have Whirlwind in the back of his mind, so I should be able to just go and take care of that. And so now I don't have to worry about getting hit out of my anymore. only thing I just have to worry about is, of course, I'd only have to worry about one round of Stealth Rock, because I don't see myself switching. So does it go back to Lopunny, or does it go to his third Pokemon? Third Mon. So, Garchomp could have Iron Head. Might as well just go ahead and go protect and see what it's got. And then we'll go from there. You have Iron Head. Oh, Stone Edge. Interesting. Alright, I wonder if it's Scarfed. I do have a substitute to play with here, so I might as well go ahead and burn some health to get one off. Because like I said, now that I know that his final mon is Garchomp, and I can at least use it. So it is, maybe it's Scarfed and has Stone Edge. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I think I'm in a position to where I should be able to go ahead and attack it right away. The only thing I just have to be concerned about is flinch. Yeah, it's locked in, it's a Scarfed Garchomp. Alright, no flinch please. Alright, that's good. Hopefully this comes close to one-shotting. It does not. Okay. Might as well go for one more protect here. There's no reason to survive. Let's see if he switches. So I'm gonna go protect again. So I can at least get some more health back. It's just a matter of... Stone Edge has what, 80 accuracy as well? I mean, even if I get a Leech Seed off here, it's not going to take it off, and I'm still going to have to attack again, so I might as well just hope I survive Moonblast. Or, let's see, unfortunately, without getting the Leech Seed off, I'm pretty much pointless for me to substitute in this situation, so I might as well just go and stick with Moonblast. Not survive Stone Edge. Alright. Even though I'm down 2-1, I still feel pretty respectable about my chances. I just have to be concerned that at least I'll speed the Frostlass. Now the good news is, since this is my Mega, even though I do have to worry about the Stealth Rock damage, and hopefully it doesn't come into effect here, because it can't, well, I forgot. I do have to worry about Fake Out Scrappy from Lopunny, and then the only other concern is I won't be able to use Shadow Ball because it'll resist it, it'll minimize it. So the question really then becomes, first off, do I outspeed this Garchomp? I should, with my Timid nature, despite it being Scarfed. I hope. I should, right? Nope, I don't. Oh, thank goodness Stone Edge missed. I would have loved for at least one Stone Edge miss, but alright, we got fortunate. Because if that hits, I lose. If that Stone Edge landed, I would have lost. Okay, so I at least have a fighting chance. But yeah, I'm gonna have to eat a Fake Out. I have to eat a Fake Out, and then have to decide at the very least here. I mean, Blizzard's probably the way to go. No reason to not go anything else. Stab, it's the highest damaging move I have. If I don't take it out, I mean, there is a small chance that I freeze. Oh, okay, we didn't want to take a chance. He felt like it was lost. Because, I mean, can't hit me with fighting moves. Only normal moves, but... Okay, well played. Well played. Oh my gosh. Okay. 6-game win streak is my longest streak. If I can win one more, I can get to Ultra Ball rank, which kind of about a little over an hour ago didn't seem like it was a possibility. Alright, let's try for it. If I get to Ultra Ball rank, I may just want to go ahead and maybe stop it here as well. Because I did want to get a shower or a bath. So I'll probably hope I can win this here, win this and put this to rest. Alright. I see Sneasler, Charizard, Infernape, Aggron, Black Bubble, Meowscarada. Man, 2 fire types. It's kind of got to be a ploy. I don't know what the ploy is, but If he leads with Sneasler, I have to basically switch. But I can't bring Whimsicott in this case. I think I need Corviknight. So do I go Arcanine or Absol? The Pasho Berry is going to be useless here. But I've got the Vitamins. Okay, I'll go Arcanine, I'll go Corviknight, and then for my closing Mon, I'll go Frostlass. I don't feel like I can trust, even with this Scout Garchomp, to be able to win this, so we'll go with this crew. Hopefully it's enough to give me this, because I think if I win this, I can get to like an Ultra Rank, or Ultra Rank 4. So Infernape is the lead. So, question. Do I go Psycho Cut and see if I can survive whatever move it has? I think I do. I'm feeling bold. I'm feeling bold. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can maybe survive whatever Infernape hits me with, and then just go Psycho Cut. I didn't even think about Fake Out being an option. Alright, that may prove differential here, because now I don't have the life. Probably the health to tank whatever move comes out. So, and the only problem is, I think, yeah, I feel like now I can see that both of my Pivot Mon, Corviknight and Whimsicott, are both subjected to fire. So this is where it kind of becomes a bind if I get in the hole early. So I really need to kind of see if I can land a move. I think I have to take a risk and see if I can survive an attack if I don't move first, and see if I can get a Psycho Cut off. Alright, so I don't. So in close combat, I go down, and now I'm in the hole. I probably didn't even survive close combat either, honestly. Alright, so I'm now ready to put my final Mon out here, because I need to at least try to see if I can kind of turn things around. Unfortunately, the only way I can do that is if I can get off a Brave Bird. Alright, I can take a Fire Punch. The only problem now is that, thankfully, even if I one-shot this Infernape, I'm going to be at pretty low health deficit. Add Focus Sash on it. Man, this is rough. Obviously, I can't switch in, so I may have lost here because I lost that first interaction, because it's gonna one-shot me with Fire Punch, and then I'm just down to Frostlass. Alright, this is the first time I've actually been down 2 Mons here. I haven't had this situation before, which is kind of fortunate. Yeah, now I've seen the weakness. Looks like fire types are my biggest concern here, and now I'm seeing them more than ever. So, and that's the only problem here. Whatever move I, whatever, if he has Charizard out, then the only thing I have available is, if I lose the Snow, then I can't use Blizzard, and I'll be subject to having to use Ice Beam. It's a tough bind to be in. Sure. I could have probably brought Frostlass out, because I would have had the speed again. Maybe that would have been a better way to go, and have Corviknight try to clean up there as the pivot. But maybe I'll have to consider that anytime I see fire types. But I don't think I shouldn't have anything here that I can do in this situation, because Aggron just pretty much mauls me with the Heavy Slam. So I think it's over. I'm pretty sure it's over. I don't know if it would have made a difference or not, but maybe keeping Corviknight alive and Aggron getting the switch, then maybe it makes a difference, but yeah, probably. Unless I can get fortunate enough to 2-shot with Shadow Ball. Yeah, nowhere close. Oh! Special defense drop. Hold. Can I survive the Heavy Slam? No, I can't. No. Alright. GG's. Okay, well, I was at 6 wins in a row, so I was probably bound to lose. Fire types are definitely my weakness, at least with this team. But maybe if I see one and if I lose the lead Mon early, then I just go. Or do I fight fire with fire, so to speak? Because I didn't think about Infernape being the lead, but it makes total sense because it's also a pretty quick striking attack line. Leaving just as better as Absol. But thought I could maybe tank whatever move it would have, but yeah, I didn't think that one probably clearly here in terms of my choices. Ooh, another Infernape lead. No, thankfully it's the only Infernape lead there is. Alright, I'm gonna do a 160 here. We'll go Arcanine, we'll go Corviknight, and then I'll go Garchomp. Probably the quickest I've actually made a switch or made a decision on that one here, period. At least I got Pokemon out here to tank a move. So we'll stick with it. Icy Wind? And it outspeeds me? That's interesting. I did not expect the Blastoise out and just outspeed. Oh, it was a Zoroark, no wonder. Okay. Good thing I didn't use Extreme Speed then, because the Ghost Snapping would have really left me. Okay. I'll just go for damage. If I can get it off. Mouse. The attack drop. Hopefully it won't matter here because it's low enough on health. Too much. So his final one is Blastoise. So it doesn't really bode well for here. But I'll go ahead and do as much. Or do I switch? I could switch, shake off the attack drop, and I should be able to outspeed Blastoise. I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch to Corviknight. So I can, at the very least, if I need to, get Arcanine out without the energy buff, and I can just let it kind of kamikaze and do whatever it needs to do. If he keeps the Blastoise out. Oh, he's got Aqua Jet, okay. I don't think Arcanine has the health to live, even with the Pasho Berry still effectively there. It could, but I'm not counting on it, so I may have to just get whatever damage I can with Extreme Speed. Alright, we'll Brave Bird. This can not get frozen. That'd be nice. Now let's... Unfortunately, Blastoise is meant to tank amount. Now that I know that it has Aqua Jet here, then gotta try to do as much damage as I can, but I also need to survive as much as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and boost up, even though the citrus damage there is going to play. Good thing I used Roost. Because this is where maybe the pressure will come into play here if I can survive a couple of turns, because now that it's doubling the usage, worry about it so much. I'm not sure if I can try to make him burn through his Hydro Pump pressure usage here. He's gonna go by pretty quickly, for sure. I think I could, as long as I don't get crit, I could probably survive in 2 Hydro Pumps. The only thing I'm just not confident about is I'm just concerned that I get frozen. And there it goes! The Ice Beam freeze, you get to see. Oh! Oh no! What is this? Oh, I did not expect the first turn thaw. That's incredible. Okay, we'll take it. We will happily take it. Alright. I could probably... Does he go for Hydro Pump again? Or does he go for Ice Beam? Because if he goes for Hydro Pump and I do Brave Bird, I'll likely take it out, but I'll lose a good amount of health. If he goes Ice Beam again at the very least, I'm thinking if I'm him, I'm probably Ice Beam because my only chance here, if I turn this around, is I need to try to get Freeze. He got one Freeze, but may need another if he's still got Ice Beam PP left. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead. No, he went for Hydro Pump again. Okay. I should be able to survive health here, even though I'm going to pretty much not be able to heal up in this case. I probably should have been, maybe the better play would have been to Roost, because now I'm probably not going to live next hit or whatever it has. Okay. Infernape. Unfortunately, I mean, no sense in getting Arcanine out of there. The good news is, though, I do have Garchomp, so I can go ahead and use whatever move I need to. So let's see if I can, by some miracle, land a Brave Bird. Lock Punch. Alright. Alright, well, I've got Extreme Speed on hand. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Let's go ahead and have Garchomp finish this off right away. Don't want to give these guys any particular hope. Alright. We'll streak with Snap, but still bounce back pretty quickly. And a bomb from A-Rod. Wait. Is that Alex Rodriguez? I just now saw the training name. A-Rod. You mean to tell me Alex Rodriguez plays Pokemon Champions? What? I never would have guessed. Okay, well, it's too bad I lost the streak, because if I had won that previous battle, I would have been able to get to Ultra 4 and then called it a day, but I think we'll, what I'll do is, let me see if I can at least keep going until I either lose again, or I can go on enough of a streak to where I can get to Ultra 4. Whatever happens first. We'll go until I either lose again, or until I get to win enough to get to Ultra 4. Okay, I've seen Beedrill, oddly enough, as a lead quite a few times, so I'm wondering if maybe, I think I'm gonna go Arcanine again. Never thought this would be the case where I would be using Arcanine a lot, but here we are. I see Corviknight. I also see Garchomp, but I think the play probably is, if I see a good number of fire types, I may have to go Garchomp, because I feel like it's going to handle them better in this scenario, because it's not like she has the most bulky of Mons. But the key thing is I just gotta not let it. As long as I don't see Dragonite, then I could feel confident at the very least just going, well, I could outrage every Pokemon here, because it's not like any Pokemon except for Ninetales resist the outrage, so, but we'll have to play. The only thing I just hope for is that by the time that it gets to Garchomp, that I at least have enough of a lead to where I'll be locked into a move that I feel comfortable with. Oh, Ninetales. Alright, well, I had the right call. So, Ice Fairy. Unfortunately, Flare Blitz does still hit super effective. For some reason, I thought Fairy types had that fire resistance, but I think it's Fire who resists Fairy. So let's see if he switches. He's going for Aurora Veil. So that'll minimize the damage here from this Flare Blitz. I still could two-shot it if I don't go down to whatever it has. But let's just see what his next move is. Let's see what move you have. Side Shot. That's physical damage move. Yeah, that's not really much. I don't recall if it has any secondary effect or not. Okay. Well, the Aurora Veil is up, but the Ninetales is done. Dunzo. Delphox. Don't have any real way to effectively hit it, but I'm going to keep Arcanine in and we're going to do as much damage as we can. So I think at this point, if I don't want to go down really quick, I should probably just go safe and go Extreme Speed. I don't like that. I don't like the Nasty Plot. I may have to force my hand and use Garchomp here if and when Delphox, or if and when Arcanine goes down. Alright, I'm gonna go for Wild Charge and try to go for damage. If I survive it, you may probably outspeed me here. I forgot I used extreme priority move. The only problem now actually is probably good here because now I can't use Earthquake on it because he's levitating. But I can still use Stone Edge. I can still use Stone Edge if I outspeed it. And this is going to be the key because I need to knock out the Delphox. Otherwise, if I don't, then I'm probably lost because Corviknight's not going to be able to do anything to it at all. So I pretty much need to. Delphox does get levitated, right? And it's Mega. Let me just make sure before I send any move my way. I'm thinking oh, sheesh. Delphox. Alright. Mega evolution does get levitated, yeah. Okay, so I can't use Earthquake. So I have to use Rock Slide. I have to Rock Slide. Please flinch. Please flinch. Nope. No. Alright. I probably lost this because Corviknight is not going to be able to do anything here now. Man, if I had survived enough of the Aurora Veil, maybe I would have had a chance, but that Aurora Veil is probably going to prove the difference when all is said and done. So, okay. Yeah, I just gotta go for Stab, go Brave Bird. Now that the Aurora Veil is gone, so it went down, but turns out the Aurora Veil was the difference in the end. Alright, GG. GG. That's too bad. Who would have thought that the Aurora Veil would have proved to be differential there? Because it essentially reduced the amount of damage that it would have taken, so that was the key. That ended up being the key. So, alright, well, I was really hoping maybe to get to Ultra, but we did get to Great Ball Tier 1, you know, when all is said and done, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We'll hopefully get to Ultra next time I stream the game. So, alright, in the meantime, let's take a look at everything. So I've got, in terms of Battle Pass items, I've got, how many items have I unlocked here? Let's claim them all. What have I got? Got a training ticket, quick coupon, and a teammate ticket. So that's good. In terms of missions, let's collect the BP that I've earned for missions. Oh, I forgot. I should also go ahead and recruit, but I can also do that and then I'll come back here and get the others, but we'll get the weekly missions done. So 5 rank battles, check. Use flying type moves 5 times, check. 20 super effective moves landed, 3 critical hits landed, and send steel type Pokemon to the battle 5 times. Oh, I almost accomplished all the weekly missions that are available. Okay, well maybe I'll get it here on the next stream. Whenever that may be, which will probably be on Thursday. Alright. And then what about the sub-menu? Yeah, that's too bad. If I had flinched the Delphox with Rock Slide, I may have had a chance. Probably have a chance to at least come back and win that, because then I could have at the very least, whatever the final one was, go ahead, switch out, get Corviknight in, so I can reset Garchomp's moveset if it's not one that I'm happy to go with, and then just go from there. So, but unfortunately I didn't get the flinch hacks that I needed really to survive with the Aurora Veil up. So, okay. I got the Absol fan tag, so that's good. Got the Corviknight fan tag. Oh, okay. Battle-wise, here for winning. So I've won 14 ranked battles so far. Let's see, super effective whiz for using 30 super effective moves. Victorious for flying types. So 10 battles with dark type Pokemon. The Steel type Pokemon. I think that's everything with that. Okay. So we got that. And I guess the only other thing left is to recruit, and then we'll get the final mission tag, and then or mission VP, and then go from there. Talonflame, Excadrill, Basculegion, Aurorus, Abomasnow, Household, Sandaconda. Sandaconda would be interesting to utilize. Pelipper, interesting choice. Emboar, Archaladon. The way to go. Fortunately, I feel like the population bomb move is only going to be helpful if I'm in a double situation here, because it's going to be hard to try to get the gravity off and then have Mousehold do its thing in singles. Don't really need a Snow Setter here with the Abomasnow. It could be another special attacker. Aurorus could be an interesting choice. Basculegion. Let me see what Pokemon right now are seeing the most usage here before I make a decision. So, give me one moment. I'm gonna go check on that real quick in the battle data section. Alright, so Sneasler is still up top, Garchomp is pretty up there, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, Protect. Interesting that it's being used. Not as much Iron Head. I'm thinking about Poison Dab being an option, but Iron Head is being used. Oh wait, one other thing I wanted to check. What's the recommended item of choice? Held item choice scarf, yeah. Choice Scarf is the option. Teammates, you can even see the teammates that it gets paired alongside with in singles. Interesting. That's pretty cool that they have this amount of data. See Incineroar, King Gambit, Basculegion, Sinistcha. I'm just kind of curious, some of the Pokemon that I came across, where they rank. Talonflame is up there. What kind of move set are people running with Talonflame? And singles, Tailwind, Protect, Flare Blitz, Brave Bird. So they also kind of go in the route, going Gale Wing, because it's the ability over Flame Body. So it at least allows the ability to get off at least a Tailwind here. because if you get off a Tailwind, then you can do that, and then you can even get off Brave Birds here as well. Okay, and I go with Sharp Beak. Alright, Corviknight is ranked 22nd. What are people running for single set Maushold? I wonder if this is universal, because why would you have Follow Me, Protect, Super Fang, and Encore? I guess it's like it wouldn't make any sense here in singles to have this moveset. I mean, I could see Protect. I mean, Super Fang is another thing, but again, I'll see how it really works in singles. Let's see. Anything else to note? I would have thought I would have seen the Oscarada here. Okay, let's see. Lava Trick, Triple Axle, Knockoff, U-Turn. What is Play Rough is one of the 8th most used moves. Protean definitely is the ability of choice. What are people using for Arcanine? Clear Blitz, Protect, Extreme Speed, Will-O-Wisp. Intimidate is the ability. And it looks like their ploy is to just get off a Will-O-Wisp, burn the opponent. If they're a physical attacker, along with the Intimidate, force a switch, Protect, do what damage you can with Flare Blitz, and then Extreme Speed. That's not a bad way to go. Hisui and Gudra, Raichu, I'm just kind of curious, maybe I'm not seeing any of the other Pokemon that would be available. Emboar, but singles Emboar run, Reckless, yeah. Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Sucker Punch. Recoil damage. See, in that case, why not teach Wild Charge if you're going to go Reckless? The only problem, unfortunately, is Emboar is not very fast. But at the same time, I guess if they're not going to utilize it here, then they might as well. Because I don't even recall what Emboar's ability is, but I'm sure it's not Reckless. Okay. I'm tempted to not. I don't want to go Basket Legion. As much as I could easily do that, and I know how high it ranks here in terms of usage right now, even for both singles and doubles. I don't think I want to get it yet. So. Let me see. I think what I'll do is I'll get a mon that may be useful here for dealing with any fire types. See, Pelipper could be an interesting choice as a special attacker, but it's just not very fast, and it may not have the defenses to really take advantage of anything. I know I could also reroll too, so it's not like I have to go with this moveset. Sandaconda can't really do anything here. Almost makes you feel like maybe out of it. I mean, I guess if I'm going to recruit him on permanently here, then might as well just go ahead and just recruit Basket Legion. And I'll spend VP to do it. I guess the question is, the tickets you use, I think K-Slave was saying usually you want to go ahead and use the tickets first, but over the VP. I agree. So I'll just go ahead and recruit Basket Legion. And then I'll just maybe save the next time I recruit for later. Although, let me leave the next line up and let's just see what it has. I'm just curious. Just curious, just to see. Almost actually like this one less than recruit a Pokemon. Okay. See, now Politoed is interesting because I could see myself potentially using it down the road. Maybe could have some help here as a pivot Pokemon. So I'm going to recruit Politoed, and I'll just go ahead and I don't want to burn the permanent recruitment here, so I'm just going to spend my 2,500 BP and just recruit it permanently. And these will be mons that I may look to use here whenever I do get around to it. But for now, like I said, I'm not going to look to make any adjustments. I'm just going to stick with the starter team, try to see if I can work around it. I almost nearly got to Ultra rank, but not quite. But I feel like maybe if I do get some breaks my way, maybe I can, but we'll see next time I stream. So I think that is everything that I wanted to do. So overall, good session. Even though we lost 2 out of the final 3 battles, didn't quite get up to the Ultra rankings in singles. I still felt pretty good. We rattled off a 6-game win streak after we kind of got off to a staggering start with alternating in the win-loss column, but otherwise I feel pretty good. Let me go and switch to just chatting since we're done. Yeah, I felt pretty good about what I did. I can't really feel like I did much. I mean, there's some things that I learned here that I didn't think about here with some situations that if I could do over again, I would have done something different otherwise, but you know, a few of those battles here did come to a situation where I did need a fortunate, you know, secondary effect to land my way. Sometimes it did. Near the end, it didn't quite do it as much, but you know, it can't take too much away from it other than just sometimes it happens and your battles go in your favor and sometimes they don't. So I'm not pretty happy with where we finished today. But yeah, this was fun. Went for about roughly 2.5 hours. Got in probably like a good maybe 15 or so battles roughly. And I think we won the majority of them here, considering that I am, you know, essentially in the Grid Ball 1 rank. So yeah, pretty good. But for now, we'll just plan to do this again on Thursday, around the same time here, probably if not before 8 o'clock, definitely just a little after 8 o'clock. I wanted to go get out. I started a little sooner, but I was busy trying to clean out my kitchen. So that's why I got started a little bit late. But you know, otherwise, I'm going to basically aim for another 2-hour session on Thursday. So hope you all can join me for that. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, get a quick bath, and then maybe wind down, relax, and then get ready to go to bed. So thanks again for tuning in. One other thing, I don't know, this is completely off topic here, but if any of you all are fighting game fans, I think really early, if you're on in the Americas here, really early in the morning over in Japan, since this is the week of Evo Japan, there's going to be a series of first 10s that are going to be happening. I don't exactly remember, I don't have the stream information unfortunately in front of me, but I just thought I'd mention it. One of them is going to be featuring a advertised first to 10 set with Mana RD versus Daigo in Street Fighter 6. There's 2 other sets, first to 10 sets happening as well too in Tekken 8 and Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick around for them unless I just happen to be very fortunate and just wake up at that hour. Otherwise, I'll just have to try to not spoil myself and watch them after they've happened. But if you all are interested, then just maybe keep an eye out or look into them more, because I do like fighting games and I'm a fighting game fan. For sure. So, alright, anyways, I've already spent enough time babbling, so I'm going to get out of here. You guys be good, be safe. I will see you all Thursday, final stream for the month of April. Until then, you guys stay perfect. Peace.